What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Sharper Type of Dead 10 and Trap News Network back in the same, like cracking the same with another weekly wrap up brought to you by Junkie Cartel and Live Hip Hop Daily. I got some news you can use. We're going to take y'all all the way to the top, man. For those of y'all who don't know, Marathon Burger Long Beach opened up this past weekend and it was amazing, an amazing event. Everything went well. You had everybody from YG, Snoop Dogg, even Stevie Wonder came to see what they were talking about. Jeff, you see what I did there? Stevie Wonder came to see what they were talking about. Don't worry about it. Seeing burgers is hard. It's actually not. Don't worry about it. We're not going to go there. But a lot of things take place, but what everybody wants to know is what happened that led to a shooting down the block from the Marathon Burger event in Long Beach. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, over the summer, the Hoovers were involved in a back and forth, unfortunately, with the main street that led to a lot of deaths within the South Central area. Within the South Central area, this war has been going back and forth between these two factions, and it spilled over into the streets of Long Beach. We've had a member of the Rolling 80 Crips unfortunately unalived on the same night where a bunch of dudes from Hoover was catching their issues as well, or maybe a couple dudes from main streets. I don't know. I wasn't there, Jeff. I don't even know no gangbangers. But when it came to the Marathon Burger, sources are saying that it was doing a 1-2 step, and the dudes from 80s was over there, and they seen some dudes from Hoover, some scuffling, some 1-2 steps went through, and it got ugly, and somebody ended up losing their life. Now, with that all being said, I do want to make the point to say that it did not happen over at Marathon Burger, but headlines were headlines, and news subjects were news subjects. That entire situation was definitely a stem from what happened this summer. We've had this heated war going on between these two factions, and unfortunately, again, it did lead into this wintertime celebration. So with that all being said, it's unfortunate how it took place, but I do want to make sure that I push the issue and I push the narrative clear and make sure that it's plain to see that this had nothing to do with the Marathon Burger or the All Money Inn staff. So with that all being said, Jeff, let's roll into the next situation. Now, for the second story, speaking of Marathon Burger, we got that boy, Tayfree, the unicorn. Jeff, we got the clip of him calling himself a unicorn. We got that clip? You got the clip? Roll the clip.
What's up? It's Tay up there, the unicorn.
And as you can see, that's Tayfree. He is a self-proclaimed unicorn, the unicorn of Long Beach. And what happened with Tayfree? He bumped into Rich Trapper over at the Marathon Burger while Rich Trapper was doing the IRL. And during the IRL, Rich Trapper made it abundantly clear that, hey, this isn't the time or the place to have this conversation. But, I guess he was a little bit uncomfortable and the anxiety got the best of him because Tayfree ended up getting a full mate of himself by not only being able to get not only being left outside of the Marathon Burger, as you can see right here, Tayfree got left outside the Marathon Burger. He outside looking less than educational because we can't say the S word. We're gonna say less than educational. Less than educational, less than educational. And then in addition to that, I don't know what made him decide that he wanted to challenge, maybe insinuate, I don't know what it was about the boxing gloves, but when Rich Trapper said, hey, do you want to go get him? And Tayfree decided to push that narrative onto someone else, it kind of looked bad, but then it makes it look even worse when he goes on to No Jumper after not wanting to get into the boxing gloves of a situation that he instigated, and then goes on to No Jumper, tells a bunch of lies about the situation like we all didn't see what happened on a live video. Now, the situation could have been left where it was at the Marathon Burger, but Tayfree decided to take it on to No Jumper, where he decided to tell a bundle of lies, and you can see the chat wasn't too happy with him telling a bundle of lies. And it just kind of came out all bad for him. So with that situation, we are praying for the mental health and we are praying for the sanity of Tayfree as he continues to live in this fantasy world. Jeff, we got the next story. Now, we're gonna take it back down south. You got the Harris family led by the charge of Mr. T.I. going at it with 50 Cent. You got the whole Harris family doing some good family bonding. It's like father-son bonding. It's like better than a father-son fishing trip. In this situation, it's kind of like a father-son hunting trip as they're taking aim at 50 Cent. Now, we do know that T.I. has a hit single out right now. Let him know it's out now everywhere. Make sure y'all go stream that #1 song on, I think, Apple Music, Billboard, something like that. I know he got a #1 hit. He's doing his run. But throughout doing his run, 50 Cent has found himself in a kerfuffle, a back and forth engagement with T.I. has found himself in a kerfuffle, back and forth engagement with 50 Cent. This comes after 50 Cent decided that it was a good idea to mock, disrespect, and take aim at T.I.'s wife, Tiny, which is the mother of King, stepmother of Damani. That being said, the Harris family has come in full force in all angles when it comes to attacking 50 Cent. You see 50 Cent came with a little power anthem, but this is after King came through with a t-shirt of 50 Cent's deceased mother. Yes, that's right. You see King right there with a picture of 50 Cent's mom. That right there is a tricky, icky, Mickey, Vicky, sticky situation. You have the money coming through with some bangers, and Miss Jackson, that was some fire, came through with that Miss Jackson freestyle. And then of course T.I. is heading in charge as a father should, and he's going ahead and knocking these diss songs out as well. Now, they like to say that black fathers don't participate in time with their kids, but T.I. is showing a great example of not only family bonding, but standing on business as a man and the head of a household, a father and a husband. The situation could have been cool, but again, 50 Cent decided to take aim at T.I.'s wife. And once you take aim at a man's wife, I feel like all bets is off. Whatever happens is whatever happens, and it's just going to what it's going to. So with that situation being said, man, we have threats of documentaries coming from both sides. A lot of music is coming out. 50 Cent has answered with the Power Anthem, and that's taking aim at 50 Cent. At T.I. 50 Cent has came back. Words is hard. Flip that. Keep this in here though. T.I. has shot at 50 Cent. 50 Cent came back with the Power Anthem. T.I. got some music coming out. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of music coming in at one time. The Harris family is giving us like 10 songs a day. 50 Cent is trying to come through with documentaries. It's a whole little 1-2 step likes here. You want to tap in with it, make sure you check it out. But I say all that to say, T.I. has a new single, Let Him Know, out right now, so make sure you get into that. Jeff, let's go into the next story. Now, let's take us back to the West Coast. Blueface, my man Blueface is saying, hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a kid that says, she's the girl that says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Blueface saying that he ain't that baby's daddy. He's maintained for quite some time now that it was a little 670, if you get it, 670, get it, so I did it. Don't worry about it. Dad joke. Blueface has been a little 670 about if that's, I can't help it, it's cool. If that's baby is his. Krishan Rock has been going back and forth. You know that there was a gentleman who was named Ronnie. I believe his name was Ronnie. And unfortunately, he's deceased, but he was the man originally claiming to be the father of Krishan Jr., aka Lil Baby Rock. Blueface is coming out and saying that he's an active father, he's a great father, he loves to participate in activities and time with his children, but this baby right here, that he's claiming is not his, is making it look a little bad, making it look a little bit funny, because he's saying that, hey, it's looking like I'm not taking care of my kid, it's looking like I don't love my kid. Plot twist on a reverse card, not my kid. And it's saying, the message you got from Blueface right here, he's on his Twitter, he's basically denouncing the baby, he's denouncing the family. He's saying that he don't really want nothing to do with that situation. So with not wanting anything to do with that situation, Krishan Rock, of course, follows back because she is the queen of social media. And in her clapback, she's maintaining the fact that he doesn't love the baby, he never loved the baby, and she's seeming like her heart is pretty broken. Now, one thing I know for sure here at TRAPNewsNetworX, Jeff, that ain't my baby. So with that all being said, we hope that that family gets all the love and the help and the therapy that they need. Maybe one day they'll take a paternity test. I don't see why. How old is the baby? Like 2 or 3 years old? 2, 1, something like that. The baby old enough to where he's been on the planet long enough to where somebody should have got a DNA test. So I'm not sure why is there a question here? Maury? When somebody called Maury, it's 2026. Do Maury still do the Maury thing? Maury don't do the Maury thing no more. Well, come on, a Rich Trapper. We can play You Are Not the Father. We get you figured out here at TRAPNewsNetworX, because I can't understand why we still don't know who the father of this baby is, if it is or if it's not Blueface. A blood test, pal. Let it happen. Out the way. That's if you want to find out. That all being said, man, let's go into this last story. Now, as we go into our final story tonight, it's looking like it's the USA versus everybody. We at war with Iran. They just took out old boy in Venezuela. They say they didn't, but I think they took out El Mucho, old boy in Mexico, you feel me? Oil prices is up, which means gas prices is up. That's after the US has got cracking in Iran and chipped off one of their leaders. The remaining government in Iran decided that they're not gonna take it laying down, so now they getting cracking with the US forces and the US government over there in Iran. It's a lot of people stuck in military countries, a lot of people stuck on foreign soil right now in the Middle East because of this back and forth. You got old girl stuck in Dubai. Jeff, we got the clip of old girl that's stuck in Dubai. We got the clip of old girl that's stuck in Dubai. That's her right there. Let's run that.
We attempted to catch a flight to London. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to take that one, but we are hopeful that we'll be on the next flight out tomorrow.
So she's black and stuck, you feel me? So that happened. And then you got a whole bunch of little 1-2 steps here that's now taken to the price of oil and gas over here in the States being ramped up from $1, some places even up to $2. And these prices are expected to continue to rise as this war continues to rage throughout the Middle East. Now, what we do know is whenever the US goes to war with the Middle East, our gas prices go up higher than a smoker on the first of the month with a glass pipe, a big lighter, and a metal spoon. We do know that. So it's a lot of things that you got to do right now. Probably want to ride around on half a tank, continue to fill up off that half a tank, save you a little bit of chili, because it's not looking like the situation is going to come to a close anytime soon. Meanwhile, in Latin America, you got El Mucho taken out, they knocked down old boy from Venezuela. That all being said, the cartels in Mexico have gone crazy, running rampant, knocking down airports, and they were absolutely barnacles in Puerto Vallarta. That's an American hotspot for tourists as far as, cartels are concerned. They already knew that this is going to involve a lot of American citizens. So by knowing that this popular tourist spot brings in a lot of American tourists and continue to attack, but whether it be the hotels, whether it be the airports, that's showing a blatant disregard for not only the American citizenship, but the American government as well. And they're making it clear that they're willing to go to war with anybody behind their dead hope. So if you ain't gonna slide like this, don't talk about sliding. That all being said, man, we up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. This Rich Trapper signing out. TNN Trap News Network. This has been another weekly wrap up brought to you by Junkie Cartel, Live Hip Hop Daily. It's news you can use, knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. We are gone.